let's get started. We're not doing another transition. Hard cut to black. That's what we're doing. No transition. No transition. Now you may be thinking, aren't your wonderful gloves gonna turn rainbow colors? And the answer is probably yes. I am very messy painter. That's why this is here. It's not just in case. It is because I know that I am going to throw paint everywhere. But let's try to make some colors. What in here is good? This is my watercolor brush. What is it doing in here? Let's try to stick to this little guy. I think it's simple enough. I'm really bad at this, or the camera doesn't like to change focus. It could be both. In my digital sketch, there's some blue greens and some yellow greens, and I don't know why there's so many different greens. And the drawing on my tablet, and then I look at it here after I've exported it, and it lost all sort of hue variety it may have had. Should I use these vibrant colors as they are? Cause I know, cause I know, cause I know that I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, some red in case I need to darken the colors. This white is really strong, and it's really chunky. Look at that. Compare how runny everything else is versus that. That is chunky. I'm scared to mix these colors. I should shut up and just start. Shouldn't you be applying a base to unify all your colors? That's such a great suggestion. Why don't you? Okay, sorry, that's rude. I was gonna tell you to pick up a brush and paint yourself. Actually, you know what? That's not rude. That's a great idea. You should go practice some painting. Have some fun with it, you know? Why did it look so well blended here? And then I use my brush and it's like, nah, that's gonna look horrible when you actually apply it on the canvas. Don't do this. Don't do as I do. Do as your teacher tells you, not does. I'm not your teacher, by the way. I mean your art teacher. Your actual art teacher. I know these paints are gonna dry really fast. I don't know how the audio sounds on these videos. It's probably bad. And if you hear the cars, well, the cars are cars. I don't have to explain that one. I bet you're all appreciating the very even coat of paint I'm applying. And you're all definitely being very patient and sitting through this entire video and waiting to the end result and not skipping to the end. Wait, frog emoji if you made it this far. Frog emoji sad face if you're leaving the video because you're already bored. Wow, guys, there's color on here. Is it just me or is it like really muddy? I think it could just be the light balance on my camera. I'll fix it later. You're gonna have to bear with it the way it is. I am not switching that up right now. How do I make the dirt blend in? Because on the digital painting, I just used like brown at a really low opacity, and that's how I made the mud. I tried to make the mud reflective, but you can't really tell. So I'm hoping that on the painting I can actually get that across. So the mud looks wet. Oh, I just realized I'm not using water. It's okay, guys. Listen, sometimes you feel pressure from yourself and it makes you do stupid or not do things. Yeah, I was like, oh, why is the paint drying so fast? I always have biggest experience with acrylic paints. No, no, you're just not using water. I think you're the problem. Oh no, the froggy. No, froggy. No, the other froggy. No. Okay, I'm gonna apply a really light wash over the other frogs just to have a unifying color behind them. I like it. It's actually looking good. From my point of view, this is looking good. From my personal, well, my point of view is personal, yes. You have no idea how I'm sitting right now. It's comfortable, okay? And this whole entire time I'm thinking, wow, this is gonna be a really boring video. I wonder who's gonna watch it. But then again, I'm like, oh, I need to make a new video. So I just was like, hey, I have these little paintings to do for the in-person event. Why not do it as a video? And I thought, wow, that's a great idea. You're totally not gonna suffer at all. That sounds fantastic. You should totally go for it. And I did, and I hold no regrets. Okay, I need to have this done anyway. It's if no one watches the video, it's fine. Whoever buys this painting, by the way, this painting's already booked and ready to go. Someone already told me, I want this. If you sell it for $3, I'll buy it. And I was like, no, this is $6. Material cost plus my patience, I am not putting this at 3. But I think they're gonna buy it. And if they don't, well, if they don't, there's nothing I can say really. Till the end of the school year, I'm gonna be seeing your face. I wonder how they're gonna feel about that, huh? Guys, this is a joke. That's a joke, okay? I'm not actually gonna pressure anyone into buying something of mine. They said they were gonna buy it, and if they don't buy it, that's fine. If they do buy it, that's incredible, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart for the purchase, for the support, shall I say, because it is supporting my little business. Remove the leaf down. That looks really bad on camera, but in person, I swear it looks good. It looks really bad on camera. Like the colors are really muddied in camera. Why? Why does it look like that? I don't. You know what? I'm gonna push through. That's none of my business. Actually, it is very much my business, guys. This is my channel. My video should be looking good for you guys, not trash. Why does it look so bad on camera? I was really proud of that. What is that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my hardest. This is my mud. It looks a little bit like mud, don't you think, guys? Okay, that's just orange. I can't use... Or maybe it's gonna look good. This is either gonna ruin the painting, or it's gonna make my life easier. Okay, it did absolutely nothing. Right, perfect. That's what I love with my colors. When color theory just flies over my head. That's great. I love that. We love that. That's a great feeling. We think we're doing something right, and then, of course, we're not. That's not gonna happen. Oh, wait. Idea. Water. Yes. And then dark under here. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. You can't see it, but I can see it, and I like it. And that's what matters in the end, you know? Ow, the way I'm sitting is starting to hurt. I should move. I should get to the other side of the painting, actually. I'm not doing anything on that side. How are we feeling about this? Good? Bad? Do I check the color grading on my camera because it's genuinely starting to annoy me now? Probably. Hold on, give me a second. Please don't fall. That is another mess I don't want to clean. I think that's good. Also, if you notice, the digital version seems to have a lot more blue going on, which this version does not have. I'll let that in. It's possible. As the children say, time to lock in. Did I ruin it? No. Am I sure? Of course. I'm sitting on the floor right now. Can you tell? What am I even supposed to do? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I might be cooking. Oh, not the Gen Z. Alright. We're gonna use real American English from now on, okay? I don't even know where my accent could possibly be from, so me saying that is hilarious. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. That's not what I wanted to paint. Uh-oh. And this is what I mean when I said I was a messy painter. There's too much white in here. I messed it up. We can try again. We can recode it. That is okay. There's not a problem with that. We can try again. You sound upset. No, I'm not. What makes you say that? I'm not. And this is what I mean when it takes me over 2 hours of work to get a little painting done. Be same price increase. We are not staining the black gloves today. No, no, no. No way. I should probably stop doing whatever I'm doing to ruin this painting and actually give it a second to dry because I am revealing the white underbelly. That is not good. No, my other light went out. No. Okay, I don't know if it's battery or if it's the light or if it's overheating. I think it still has battery. Yes, we got this. We have time. We can do this. Okay. No, the light went out again. Guys, either the rest of the video is gonna look terrible, or you're gonna have to bear with me. I think I should let this dry because I'm again scraping. Do you see that? That does not look good. I'll go recharge that lamp. Let this kind of dry for a little bit. And I will return to it shortly. Alright, guys. This will be sitting right here and the paint won't dry. Hello! The splotches of paints are looking a little different. No, they're not. They're not. They look the exact same as last time I was here. And it definitely hasn't been more than one day. These paints are totally still usable. They did not dry out. This is the same day. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why does the setup look different? No, this is the same setup. The exact same setup. Nothing has changed. Let's continue painting, shall we? Hopefully, this is a better angle. I just shifted the camera a little bit. Exactly. It's not a different day. Why would you think that I would lie to you? I have to leave in a couple minutes, not half an hour. I have to go. So I need to paint this pretty quickly. Is the mud too dark? No, it's okay. See what I mean? It's really muddy. I'm wondering how to fix that. Actually, let me check really quickly if the yellow paint I'm using has red in it. Do I need more opaque paints in order to paint actual nice looking paintings? Am I the problem? I don't know if I'm the problem, but I feel pretty bad because obviously the reference looks nothing like what I've done. I was rewatching what I posted last video. I mean, not that I haven't posted it yet because this was all recorded the same day. Yes, definitely. And the frog that's in the sketch in the little corner. Do you see the frog that's on the leaf? I just forgot about him. He's nowhere to be seen. And also, I cut all like in the sketch. There's one big leaf, two where the frog is, three, four, five, and then there's one, two, three, four. This is not the first time this happens. Story time. Okay, I don't want to tell the story, but I feel forced to now. I'll tell you half of the story. I was making this sign, and I was making the lettering, and I was very distracted with other things at the same time. And I finished the lettering. I colored in the lettering for the sign. That was done and dealt with. And then I look at it. I step back and I look at it. And it's spelled horrendously wrong. And I go look at my peers and they're like, well, actually, I noticed. I didn't say anything. And I'm like, why did you not say anything? Why would you not say anything? You see me spelling this, you see me coloring this, you see me spending like a lot of my time doing this, and you don't stop me? It's 8 in the morning and I'm doing this, which I don't have to do because I'm not even gonna be there that day. I'm just doing it for you guys. And you can't even tell me that I spelled it wrong. You don't even have the courage to stop me and be like, hey, brother, comrade, I think you spelt that wrong. And then they have the audacity to be like, oh, it's your fault. Sorry. What? I don't know if any of them are watching right now, but I hope they know. I need to say that it's my fault. My fault when they were all there watching me do it in front of them. They all could have looked it up online how to spell the word, and they didn't. And maybe they saw something weird and they didn't speak up. Oh, I trusted you. I trusted you. Yeah, no. Don't blindly trust me. Sorry, I got agitated. Let me clean that up. Another material I forgot. Napkins. I'll be right back. It's okay, guys. That was months ago. I've healed. Not really. You can clearly hear it. I'm not okay about that. Am I still gonna volunteer? Yes, yes, I love doing things for other people. Am I intimidating that they feel like they can't ask me a question? Were they scared to then look stupid if they were wrong? And now it's my fault that I made them feel like they'd look stupid if they called me out? That's the only thing I can come up with. Because for what other reason would you let me look like a fool when you could have done something? Anyway, that was my vent. I'm probably gonna edit out half of it because it's probably a lot. Who knows? Maybe I edited out the entire thing. I didn't mention their names. I can leave it in. They're not watching the video anyway. And if they are, they know exactly who I am. It's not that I've made it private information either. So, uh, hi. That's okay, guys. Things happen. Hopefully, it won't happen again in any sort of situation similar to that. Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna put like a really dark color here, and then I'm gonna paint by laying the lighter colors on top to make the shapes. This is what I do when I'm painting on a non-drawing app where you don't have layers. Like on the photo editing app, this is what I do. I lay the dark colors, then I put the lighter colors on top to define the shapes. By the way, I'm still missing the rain that goes all over this piece. So I think and it does need more blue so you can tell that it's cloudy outside. Why is it such a nasty, ugly color? And this is why I should have added that unifying color in the background, like I said I was gonna add. I should have gone through with it. Wait a minute. Let me check that my audio is running through OBS, not through my camera. Good evening, friends. Hopefully the lighting is sufficient, but I have to continue this. I think my paint's dried again. Yeah, they definitely did. Okay. Oh, there's still some paint left, I guess. Okay, that one's still alive. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. There we go, we still have paint. That's all we need. So this is where we last left off. I don't feel good about it at all. Oh, never mind, that is dry. We persevere. I don't want to do this. Maybe if I had continued it the way that it was turning out and not the exact way that my concept looks, I would have gotten somewhere. But no, I decided I wanted it exactly like what I had sketched out. Absolutely no room for improvisation. Small brush, tiny enough, right? I'm gonna use that. Yellow, some blue, some white. How did the little froggies look in the original? They're not that yellow. It's okay. Not everything's gonna turn out perfect. That's too much blue. Okay, I think that's a good color. I need to see my reference better. Okay, let's brave the waters. That's beautiful. They're beautiful. Look at them. Oh my goodness, they're actually so adorable. Why did I ever doubt that this would turn out all right? It's so cute. Why is it so adorable? Now I do want some details. Actually, that looks better without that. Should I take some pen to this and outline it? I think I will, but I won't do it on camera because I'm genuinely so scared. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Not as nice as I would have wanted, but it's not ugly. They look convincing enough from far away. And that's about as much credit as I'll give myself for this disaster. I use such a dark color I can't lighten it now. Just take the yellow, please. Have you tried cleaning your brush? Actually, that's probably what I needed to do from the start. Ha ha ha. It makes 0 cents. But I like it. I fought so hard for this painting that I'm gonna keep lying to you and tell you that it's wonderful. After all this effort, you're crazy. You think I'm gonna tell you that it's ugly. Last thing we do. Whoops. Hold on. Whatever red is left. Okay. We're getting there. Alright, sure. This is gonna ruin the painting, or it's gonna get what I want, which was the reflective mud. Okay, let's darken that up. What color is the rain? Okay, the other light is gone. Setup reveal, I guess. Just but a temporary solution. I really want to finish this. Why is it actually kind of perfect? Did I paint my camera? Oh, that is way too much white. It's farther away, so I kind of want to blend it in. So let's make another green over here. Last little detail I want. Separate the frogs a little bit. Render them just a teensy weensy bit. Alright, that's the finished look, I think. I might change my mind in a little bit, but that's it for now. How do we feel? What do we think? This is my first time painting, like, little droplets of water, and I think it looks pretty good for it to be my first time. I'm proud of myself. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to, or how I thought it would, but that's okay. I haven't tried something hyper-realistic in a while. Like, my last painting was really abstract. It didn't make any sense. I was just venting, I guess. Actually, let me bring it to you so you can see it. This is one of my most recent paintings, and by recent, I mean July 12th of 2024. Yes, you heard that right, 2024. It is 2026. And this was what I created. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I think it's a dragon, or a fox, or a cat. It was something. And this is what I meant earlier when I said that I didn't mix my colors. Because another thing I love doing is mixing my paints on the canvas and not somewhere else, like a palette. I just sort of hoped for the best and mixed them on the canvas. I don't know if you can see like any of the areas where I just poured paint directly. No, I can't find any. But this was my most recent painting. To this, you have to give me some credit. You have to tell me that I did alright. Compare the reference to the thing to this. I'm quite proud of it. Let me get my other lamp. Compare it to it. Isn't it beautiful? I'm proud of it. Thank you for watching. I might add some black outlines later. I'm not too sure I'll do that. But that's what I've done. And that's enough for today. Farewell, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.